Hello fellow crafters, my name is George and today we're gonna make the classic Predator mask and his dreads. He has dreads, actually are not the primary part of the mask is only the front portion, the narrow portion of the figure, but as we humans do not have dreads, it is much more authentic to add to the cosplay. So I started out by making the frame for the mask. This is made from steel wire, which is covering the outlines of the frame, and then there are copper wires which are making the overall shape, which is covered by the duct tape and insulation materials, which are going to give me a surface on which I'm going to work on the further parts. Now, using the cardboard layers and duct tape, I have made some distinctive shapes on the face of the mask. I have finished up the frontal portion of the mouse, also the cheek parts is done, and the top part, which is covering almost the whole surface of the head, except the back part, which is going all the way up there, as you can see here. And those transitions are going to be covered by the clay, so that's not a problem. So now you can see the finished face details, and right now I'm cutting out the eye holes using hot steel wire, which is quite efficient in doing this job because the insulation material is made from plastic and also the duct tape is just a plastic. It cuts out really easily using the hot steel wire. There is no need for knives or anything else. So as predators do not have humanoid heads, you need something like this, which I made from steel wire. I shaped it like this and then covered with duct tape to make it more comfortable and really able to strongly be attached to the inside portion of the mask. And it's going to allow me to fit it to my head quite easily. As you can see here, there are two sections. The frontal face section here, which is attached to the top portion, which goes all the way back to the neck, and there is no connection in between, like down there is no connection, which allows you to fit it to your head quite easily. And I'm quite happy with this form. I have fitted it to my head and it works quite well. So here's the finished version of the frame of the mask. It looks quite nice to me. I have also added the wire thing to the inside portion of the helmet, and right now I'm using just the duct tape, nothing else, no wire. And right now I'm going to add the initial layer of the clay to the helmet. Here you can see the result of the first layering process. Also on the left corner there is a flashlight which I'm going to use as the laser sights for the mask. And right now I'm going to smoothen up the surface of the helmet. So this is the smoothened version of the mask with all the details and curves. And right now on this open area we're gonna make some dreads. So I have considered a lot of materials for making dreads, even paper, but that turned out to be really way heavier than I needed it to be. And then I decided to make it from this foam tube thing, which I have cut out into the sizes, similar sizes, and right now using the scissors I'm going to make the dreads, which are going to be rectangular in cross section, to be honest, but it is not very obvious if you look from the outside, from the far. And you can go even deeper into the cosplay making and use some sharp knife to cut out all those corners, and you will end up with the basic round shape. Or use any other material for this process. Just make sure it is not heavy or it will make the mask unbearable. So here I have added some details to the dread, specifically two lines into the middle portion of it, and also using scissors I'm making pointing on the bottom part of the dread, which is pointy in the movies. And right now using clay again I'm going to cover the top portion of it totally with the clay, which is the only material I'm going to use for attaching the dreads to the helmet itself. As this material is very light, I do not need anything else. But if your dreads are heavier, consider duct tape or some other types of attachments, as they are going to wobble and they will fall off. So here's the thread added version of the mask. I don't know, maybe like 30 or 40 pieces of threads attached together, which look really cool to me. Now I have to polish out the surface of the mask, also add some glasses and paint the flashlight. This is the painted flashlight into the red color, which are going to give me laser sights. Also I have added some glasses for the helmet, which are made from simple plastic. From a plastic bottle I have cut out the shapes and attached it to the mask using just a clay. Also I have made black dots onto the surface of the plastic. It is giving it little more like tactical, futuristic / alien look. And here you can see the sign of the predator on the top of the head. And it looks quite neat to me. And right now I think we're ready to paint this guy. So this is it, the finished version of the mask with all the painting done. And I'm really happy with this result. Also the flashlight, it looks really amazing to me as laser points, especially when it is looking directly to your face. You can always just buy real pointers and attach them together for making an actual laser, but for me it was not worth the price, and flashlight is doing its job quite neatly to me. Also the dreads look quite nice. I have not painted them completely. The lighter gray color is fine to me, and also the details with the clay gives it more depth and some character to the mask. That's it for today. You can always go to my Facebook page and see details of this and my other related projects. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this project as much as I enjoyed making it. If so, you can always see my other related videos. Right now on the screen there is a mouse tank model and paint mask, which is the next episode for the series. Have a nice day and see you next time. Goodbye.